Hello, this is Miss Ruby of Sweet Inspirations. I'm coming to you real, raw, and ready. I'm in a certain mood today. That's because another growth, you know, no pain, no gain. Okay? And so I just pray to God, keep building me up more and more so that I won't be vulnerable, but be a strong woman in the things that He wants me to do. But anyhow, I didn't know exactly what to say, but I didn't write anything down. I didn't want to. I wanted to comfort my heart. I want to say that we must learn to gird up the loins of our heart because God said in it are the issues of life. Everything that sustains life is in our heart. Some take away life, some give life. Some have issues. Some have all kind of things they're going through. Those are issues of life. Okay? So if you don't guard your heart, you be done something you ain't supposed to do. And plus you may have fallen into a trap that you should have known better. But anyhow, I just wanted to say those things and to tell the world to be strong. Well, he said, wait on the Lord and be of a good courage, and He will strengthen our hearts. Wait, I say, on the Lord. God is commanding us. Why? Because He loves us so. He does not want anything to happen to us. And so when we follow His way, we're like His sheep that He can protect. But when we go astray, the sheep is vulnerable to the things outside there, outside the fold. But God is so precious and so good that He leaves the 99 sheep to go look for that one lost sheep. So something about God, God is love. Everything about God, regardless of what it is, regardless of His war, regardless of His death, everything has a following of good in it. I said everything. Okay, there's good in it because He does these. He said, I do these things for your good. You see what I'm saying? If he didn't restrict me, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. And I just had a trial yesterday, day before yesterday, and today. I mean, maybe the day before yesterday, and yesterday before yesterday, and before yesterday. I'm telling you, the heat is on, but I'm enduring the pain. I've been through it so much. Don't say that you ever gonna it won't hurt you because it do. It hurts you, but you so strong that you can just shake it off. Shake it off, and so that's what I do. I shake it off, and I don't worry about what anyone thinks of me. Because what God has for me, it is for me. And I'm expecting, okay? And when I say I'm in expectation. So I'm not going to fear anything. I don't care if it hurts me or what. I'm not going to fear it. I dare to fear it. That's what bounded me for years, fear. Fear is one of the worst things that can ever overcome us because it blocks all things. You be afraid to speak, afraid to do this, afraid to ask for that, afraid to do that, afraid. You're just afraid to do everything. Afraid of what somebody's going to say, afraid about what somebody's going to think about you if you like somebody's post or something, just trying to satisfy everybody. But I'm like this. I'm going to satisfy God, what He tells me to do. If He tells me to do good to somebody, I'm going to do good to him. I likes and do a lot of posts. Many. And I believe some people they never heard some of the people I post. But you know what? It's not about me. God has a purpose through me. And I like it, I like it. And people say, you ain't got no, you have money, you don't have no money, you don't have this. Let me tell you something. The poor of this world is better than the rich. Okay? Person is, you know, may have all the money in the world and not happy. But a man can be poor and have everything that he don't even have to touch, just look, you know, and enjoy the pleasures of this, the land, and knowing that God will supply their needs every day, and he does, and you excuse me for this fleshing about it, whatever it is. But anyhow, I just came on to say those few things, and I'll be back again. I want to do some things with Maya Angelou. They tell me that I remind them of her, but she was a great woman. Okay, in her area, she was a great woman, and I believe that all that she ever did was for good. And she was to me, she was a fleshy lady. Okay, sort of like a woman that, you know, zoo type of lady. A woman that's sophisticated, uh, sure about herself. You know, some of us got to practice. Okay, but anyhow, let me turn this thing off. Okay, and see how it came out. Bless you.